What's up, everybody?
Notice the ticker. There we go. Scrolling by.
Yeah, it was there last week too.
Yeah. I'm just gonna point it out before I
Oh,
go away.
yeah.
There it is.
Why? Why?
Because it's gonna be distracting for the audience.
Oh, stop your nonsense.
What's up, everybody? It's Monday night. Oh shit! I gotta start the movie.
Yeah.
We have watched a movie. I before yesterday had never seen an Earnest movie.
Are you shitting me?
You're the second person to have that reaction.
How did you make it through the 80s and early 90s without seeing a fucking Earnest movie?
Shitty parenting, most of all.
I guess so, yeah.
Because there was no way in hell my dad was going to go take me to see this.
Yeah.
Same with my mom. No, it just wouldn't happen. And these movies were all on Showtime too, so I didn't have Showtime.
Yeah.
I had HBO. So I never I knew Earnest from commercials.
Yeah.
I knew.
Well, these were Disney movies.
That's what it was. They were on Disney, not
Yeah.
Showtime. I didn't have Disney Channel either. We were South Colony, not North Colony.
Yeah. All the HBO, none of the Disney.
So yeah, I just huge cultural hole, just missing.
It's so weird.
This movie. Well, the first Earnest movie, Ernest Goes to Camp, came out when I was 8.
Yeah.
So right in my
It was
fucking
prime.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
This I was 12 when this came out, so maybe a little bit old, but I probably would have been into it.
Yeah. I liked when all the Earnest stuff was happening, I was into it.
Yeah.
You know, I was too young for the real early shit, but I would go back to the movies, and then there would be Earnest commercials all the time, and so you'd be familiar with the character. But yeah, I don't know. I always loved Earnest.
Yeah, I mean,
when I was a kid.
kids on on the playground and shit would always do the Earnest voice, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw any of these movies. I think I saw some of the TV show, but I had never seen any of these movies until yesterday.
Yep. Jim Varney was just a cultural touchstone for the 80s, man.
See, not having, I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on this, but
Oh, if you're going into this fresh,
yeah,
I understand where you're coming from.
yeah. Well, no, culturally speaking, I don't know. As I was watching this, I'm is he just kind of a knockoff Pee-wee? And
Not really.
Yeah, not really. It's a kind of a different wheelhouse. Pee-wee was more whimsical, where this is more just comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think this character was around before Pee-wee.
I don't think so. Because the first credits for Earnest are 1983, and Pee Wee Herman was doing that character in the 70s. He was in one of the Cheech and Chong movies.
Yeah, but not as Pee-wee.
He was as Pee Wee, I believe.
No, he was a bellhop.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
But he was doing that character on stage, I think, years before. Pee Wee's Playhouse was 85. I think he did it in an HBO special in 80. I want to say 83.
Oh, the adult HBO special?
Yeah, it might even be 81.
I don't think it was that early.
You know what? This is why we need a producer.
Yeah.
Damn you, Art, and your reasons for being out.
Your maladies.
Yeah. Let's see. Pee-wee. We're already off track.
That's fine.
But they announced a Pee Wee Herman documentary that's coming out. He made it before he died.
Oh, really?
And he comes out of the closet saying he was gay. He never could admit it.
No shit.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody suspected.
Yeah, it's not really shocking.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could have told us, man. We would have been cool with it.
I didn't think it was a gay porn theater that he was in when he got caught cranking it.
No. The Pee Wee Herman Show, 1981. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing, though, is the Pee Wee Herman character was more like a grown-up child, where Earnest is just a silly redneck.
Yeah, just a doofus.
Is just a lovable goof.
Yeah. That is probably the extent of my shitting on this. I will say, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I mean, yeah. The really only other downside is the off-brand child actors.
Not just child actors, like all the actors in this movie are like the fucking better known. I'm surprised I have as many credits as I do.
Yeah.
But one of them is just because a guy has a cool name. And I think one is because the guy has a cool credit. That's about it. Yeah.
And one is Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shitty Catwoman.
Hey!
Hey, I'm sorry. I will take Julie Newmar or what's her name? I don't remember.
From the show?
Yeah.
I think it was just Julie Newmar and
no,
Eartha
there was
Kitt.
a third one.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, I just
Her
remember
name was
those
like
two.
right on the tip of my tongue.
Oh.
God damn it. Again.
There's a segment.
Yeah, we're already off topic. We'll get to Earnest.
Oh, we'll fucking get to Earnest.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The more I think about it, the more I do see the parallels between the Ernest character and Pee-wee, you know, like with the goofy inventions and all that shit, but like Ernest
Lee
stuff,
Merriweather.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Ernest stuff kind of doesn't work where the Pee-wee stuff worked.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
But yeah. No, he's just like a bumbling hick. And you're supposed to love him because he's just
It's a
just
doofus with a heart of gold,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Basically, like there's nothing to hate about the character other than that, like, he's like really dumb.
Well, like one thing I will gripe about is like the side characters that he does in like important scenes.
I love it.
It's funny, but like trying to like, is he doing this? Like, is he like taking the time to switch characters like in real time?
No, he's like. So what that's supposed to be is him just like pretending.
Okay.
So that's like in his imagination. He's like playing out all these scenarios. It's sort of like a multiple personality, but like he's being playful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Like I said, this is all new to me. Yeah. I'm coming at this as an adult.
This Earnest stuff.
Yeah. Like I remember seeing posters in the video store. Like I just didn't fucking bite. I don't know why.
I think you probably would have loved it as a kid. Because we all did.
Yeah, if I had like the nostalgia like attached to it, I'm sure I would have loved this. Like, I just never got around to it.
Yeah, I watched it with Ollie, and I think he was digging it. Like, he didn't seem like checked out, and he was making like comments about things happening in the movie. Like,
yeah,
I think this is a good. I think this is still a good family movie for the spooky season.
Oh yeah, for sure. I almost wish we watched this around Halloween. Like,
yeah, well, I forgot it like took place around Halloween. Like I thought it was just like monsters and shit. So my bad, but
we're gonna drop the ball.
Yeah. Sorry.
That girl has a 5 head if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. For real. Like when your skull starts to turn at the top and you still don't have hair there.
That's an issue. It's like Megamind. We're just going in on like a 10-year-old girl right now. That sounded horrible.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Jesus, all this shit we're saying to get like fucking our algorithm all thrown off in this podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, she looks like what's his name from Mask?
That's not an inaccurate statement.
I know. Oh, what the fuck was that character's name?
Rocky Dennis.
Rocky Dennis, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, like typical like small town Halloween family Halloween movie. Until you get to this cool like monstrous troll character like doing some menacing shit through the town. Like it's
turning kids to wood sculptures. Like
it's familiar, but it's different enough to be its own thing. You know, it doesn't feel like a rip-off of anything else. I mean, I guess it's a little It's a little hocus pocus, but like,
But this is pre Hocus Pocus.
but it's its own thing.
Wait, was it?
Probably.
God damn it!
I don't know. I don't know. Was Hocus Pocus 90? Hocus Pocus might have been.
I want to say
92.
92.
That's possible.
Maybe 93. 93.
God damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it predates it. But cool monsters.
Yeah, the monster designs. I like that all the trolls are different looking. Like,
Yeah.
did we talk about this before? Were those?
Some of them were. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll save that for the trivia. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I immediately spotted it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Yep.
looks familiar.
That's got Chiodos written all over it. But it all looked good.
It did. Yeah.
Like that main troll,
Yeah.
fucking terrible. Like not in it, like in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dripping snot all over the place, like being a menace, looking badass, and like the robotics in the face, like really, really good.
Yeah. All the creature work is really, really cool in this. Yeah. Eartha Kitt's house is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I want that to be my house. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of fun, dumb shit in this movie.
Yeah, for sure. This is a good this was a nice palate cleanser for us,
Yeah, because we haven't done anything like
lighthearted in a while.
yeah, lighthearted or whimsical in a long time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Oh Jesus,
It's been a while.
whimsical. I guess Hellboy 2 was pretty whimsical, but not lighthearted.
Yeah, that's right. We did Hellboy 2, but not Hellboy 1.
Correct. We should remedy that at some point.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I mean,
Well, we were saving it for another Guillermo del Toro month.
yeah,
which
Guillermo del Toro.
Well, we could save it for when Frankenstein comes out and do an episode on Frankenstein.
Yeah. All right. Plans for Guillermo del Toro month coming back. Yeah, we can do Kronos. We can do Hellboy. We can do Frankenstein. What?
Crimson Peak we haven't done. I mean, we're stretching on that one, but
I mean, it's Rad Ghosts, but we'll figure it out.
we got this.
Oh man.
Let's see. First of all, can I just say, putting a young child in a turtleneck that says duck head on the neck,
Is weird.
odd choice. Just pull out a few stitches, it says something completely different.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, show. I actually hate these child actors. I hate them. They're just not good at all.
Everybody in this is it's
Discount something else.
yeah, it's like eating a bowl of vanilla ice cream with a water chaser. There's just, yeah. I don't know. Just a lot of plain looking folk in this.
Yeah. A lot of whites.
But to Jim Varney's credit, all of these people are in all of the other Earnest movies and shows and shit. So he took care of his people.
Yeah. I don't know if that was him or if that was the director. If they had the same director in all of them.
They do. Him and the director are the ones who kind of started this whole thing. I was doing a little reading on him, his bio when I was doing the credits, and he decided he wanted to be an actor when he was a teenager, but instead of moving to New York or L.A., he moved to Nashville.
Yeah.
He wanted to be an actor there, so he got into stage acting, and he met this dude John Cherry, who's the director of all of the Earnest stuff.
Yeah.
He was an advertising guy, and they got into business somehow, with just marketing this character and doing all these projects with Earnest.
Yeah, because it started off with commercials.
Yeah.
And commercials carried on for a long time too. Even after the movies came out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think they started before the movies, and it probably continued after.
Yeah.
Well, no, probably not, because I think the movies stopped. Well, because Jim is no longer with us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he died in
2000. It's been 25 years since he's been dead.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That doesn't feel good. Yeah. Don't Don't smoke heavily.
Yeah.
It will give you lung cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like the weird goofball comedy mixed with the genuine like horror stuff. Like especially when you set it for kids, just works really well in this because like the comedy works and the horror is working.
Yeah, you can tell this is a movie made by somebody like who doesn't appreciate, not just comedy, but also is like a monster movie fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's enough little like tropes and like things to nod to other movies.
Well, even just watching the intro where they're using clips from old horror movies, like that's, I mean, yeah, those were all in the fucking
Public domain.
public domain, but like they were like classic deep cut movies.
Yeah,
in
like
there.
Nosferatu was one of the clips.
Yeah,
There was a couple that I recognized.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they are off the top of my head right now, but
yeah,
a better host would.
a better host would.
Yeah.
Plot, it works. It gets you there.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's cool that like he's living out the prophecy.
Not to keep making fun of a child, but having a forehead that big and a headband.
Yeah, it's not a good scene.
Yeah.
Not a good scene.
Sorry. He's like one of them crystal skull aliens. Oh,
Yikes, dog.
I don't know why I'm just tearing into these fucking kids tonight, but
Fuck them.
fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Oh, yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just fun. Like,
It was fun. Like I will say, like I watched this, Sunday morning. It was, like I said, it was just nice and just.
Sunday mornings. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Let's see. What else is there to say about this? Anything I wish could have been done better? I wish there was a little bit more scary to it, but that's just probably my own adult like horror fucking taste.
Yeah, I think for kids, there's enough. Because obviously it's going to lean more into the comedy because it's an Earnest movie, right? It's like that's like saying you want more detective stuff in a Naked Gun movie.
It's true. It is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I will say, it was goddamn heartbreaking when Rimshot gets turned into wood.
I know, right?
Yeah, I got nobody else. Like, oh, Ernest.
You're breaking my heart. Yeah, no, that actually was really fucking upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah. With your colored by numbers like school bullies, the fat one and the skinny one.
Yeah. Bulk and Skull, like from the Power Rangers, basically. Like, yeah.
100%. How many times have you interviewed them?
I conversed with them. I never did a podcast with them, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I bullshitted with Skull.
Yeah.
For a while. Once Amanda said she was a teacher. Apparently he's a teacher now.
Oh, really?
And I don't know what it is about teachers, but they love to talk about fucking teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately, like, teaching conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the same day we met Mr. Belding.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, who immediately did not want to talk to us any longer once we found out he found out we weren't buying anything from him. Yeah. It was like, okay, bye. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Oh, speaking of, like, old people from old TV shows who are carted around to cons, have you seen Mr. Feeney lately?
Oh, he's got to be 1,000 years old.
Yeah. He looks like the fucking Crypt Keeper.
I've talked about the time I did a convention with what was left of Burt Reynolds.
Just the wording on that hurts me to my soul.
Dude, seeing him in that condition hurt me to my soul because, like, I'm sitting there at my table one day. It was like the last day of the con, and I knew he was there. Like, I kind of wanted to go over.
Yeah.
Because he was with the fucking...
the car?
The bandit car, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking... I knew he was older, but I was not expecting what I saw.
Yeah, it's a husk of a man.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting there and like I just see like one of those motorized like wheelchairs coming by, and this like shriveled skeleton of a man, like,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, holy fuck, I'm like, that is Burt Reynolds.
You know what's crazy is like
Yeah.
he got real bad, and he got better, and then he got bad again.
Yeah, I think it was one of those like his family was like shoving him out there to make money while they still could.
Yeah, it was a Stan Lee thing all over again.
Yeah, because I also I met what was left of Stan Lee like
Yeah.
a year to the day before he died.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I mean it was like shocking because like I remember the Bandit, like
Yeah.
growing up watching Smokey and the Bandit, like
I made a Bandit reference today.
nobody got it.
I got told, Jesus, you're old. I was like, that movie was old when I saw it. Fuck you.
I made a reference the other day. I think it was during Regrettable Reviews, or it might have even been with Fighting with Friends, but like it was just one of those where like nobody is going to get what the fuck I am talking about. But yeah, no, it was like shot. I mean, because he's like just a few feet away from me, and like
Yeah.
that's fucking Burt Reynolds. Like
Yeah.
holy
The
shit,
coolest dude on the planet.
Yeah. Who is like just a shriveled fucking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I aspire to be a shriveled husk of a man.
Let's put some ratings on this. Let's get
Yeah,
less
I'm
depressing.
sad now. Why are my childhood heroes all dead?
Oh.
Okay, taking into account that this is a kids movie.
Yeah. Give it a nostalgia rating and then give it like a critical rating.
Oh, nostalgia rating? Oh man. It's 8.5.
All right.
It's everything I wanted as a kid. Like it's a horror movie, it's a comedy movie, it's an earnest movie. It like and it does it pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
As a movie, like looking at it now, just like taking into account the fact that it is for kids. 6.5?
That's what I was thinking actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm right there, 6.5. Because again, I can't put the nostalgia factor to it, but as like just a goofy like comedy, like you can watch with the family, like another good like starter horror movie. You know?
For sure.
Perfect for that. Yeah, so I'll give it a solid 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Hey Boots, you have seen what? You said, wait, I've seen that one.
Smokey and the Bandit. Who hasn't seen Smokey and the Bandit?
I don't know. Assholes.
Yeah. Anywho.
But yeah. Well, like, to lead into that.
Oh, shit. I did not get Google Voice ready.
It's fine.
Okay. All right.
It's fine. Oh, yeah. He has seen Smokey and the Bandit. Well, you should pretend to be the bandit when you're at work. But, like, I was... to tell you what the actual thing was today, like, I was driving the forklift, and I had a big bucket of shit in front of me. So one of my coworkers, I was like, hey, run out in front of me, bandit, and spot me.
Nothing.
He goes, you're fucking old.
Fuck, I wish I could remember that reference I made. Like, it just would have died. Like, it's one of those I stopped myself
Yeah.
as I was saying.
He's
Like,
like, this is not
yeah,
funny.
It does not compute. Does not compute. It's like the Get Along Gang. Yeah. Who didn't love Shirt Tails?
Jesus Christ. Stop. You're killing him. You ready for trivia?
Yes.
There. Let's do some fucking trivia.
Oh, hey, we have a button. We have angles for that.
There's things.
Yeah, we have shit for that. Where it is, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Look. Oh, there it is.
Geriatrics in the workplace. Yes. All right. Ready for trivia? All right. The pizzas seen being thrown at the bullies who try to attack the kids' treehouse are actually reused props from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. Both movies had the same prop master, Doug White.
Prop pizzas?
Prop pizzas, yeah. We actually just saw that scene.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I'm fucking go for real pizza right now.
Oh, yeah. The Chiodo brothers are credited with special effects for this film, who also made Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Some of the trolls are repurposed clowns. Also, the same spinning clown death effect was used for the troll deaths.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which now I'm like it's cool if they're like, let's just hide these in there. It's not cool if they're like, let's just fucking use them. You know what I mean?
You're not going to make anything new. Just use the same shit.
Just use the same ones. A total of 17 trolls appear in this movie, which was way more than I thought it actually was.
Yeah. That's like a normal Twitch chat.
No.
Fuck you, I have the button.
That's a sticker. Fuck you, I have the button. Oh, you asshole. This is the fourth and final Earnest film to be released under the Disney label, Touchstone Pictures, which I never realized Touchstone was a Disney product.
Yeah.
The Earnest team initially signed a 3-picture deal with Disney. After the success of Ernest Saves Christmas, the deal was extended from 3 films to 6. However, Ernest Scared Stupid performed below expectations, causing Disney to prematurely end their contract. The next Ernest film, Ernest Rides Again, from 1993, was distributed independently, was a box office bomb, and was the final Ernest film to be released theatrically. Subsequent Ernest films made were straight-to-video market.
Ouch.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way she go, man.
Everything's got a shelf life.
Yeah. The forest set was constructed in a 100,000 square foot building that was once a shoe factory and included live trees, a variety of insects, and 3,000 cubic feet of soil. Gnarled, enchanted-looking trees were made of foam-covered steel, including one used by Ernest for the treehouse.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
That is so much square footage.
What did they say it was?
100,000.
Yeah, that's enormous. Yeah. Your average house has like 1,800 square feet, maybe. Like, yeah.
2,000. Like.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The second and final Ernest movie, after the previous movie, Ernest Goes to Jail, to feature Ernest's dog, Rimshot. Barkley was under contract with Disney to appear in one more Ernest movie, but Disney cut ties to the Ernest filmmakers due to his film underperforming at the box office. They couldn't even get the fucking dog back.
Yeah, the dog got fucked? Jesus.
Doesn't sound like the dog got fucked. It sounded like they were like, hey, we're making this movie independently. Can we still get Barkley? And they were like,
nah.
No Disney, no doggy.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Dang it. The black and white clips in the opening credits were public domain movies featuring Nosferatu, White Zombie, Phantom from Space, The Brain from Planet Arus, The Screaming Skull, Mission to the Moon, The Hideous Sun Demon, The Giant Gila Monster, The Killer Shrews, Battle Beyond the Sun, and Little Shop of Horrors.
All right.
Yeah. Somebody did their homework.
Yeah.
I'm going to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, it feels like this was made by people who love monster movies.
Yeah.
They're just happen to be making an Earnest movie.
Yeah, exactly.
This was the only Earnest movie reviewed by Siskel and Ebert. This is because Ebert never saw an Earnest movie before.
And refused to afterwards.
Probably. And it got 2 thumbs down. Siskel and Ebert, again, proving sometimes they're cunts. I'm glad your jaw fell off.
Yeah, those two fucking guys hated each other.
Yeah. I'm sure they didn't when they started, but
Yeah, probably not when they started, but by the end, they sure as hell did.
yeah,
Yeah.
for real. It's like Penn and Teller. Like, they don't hate each other, but they don't care to be around each other.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't talk if they're not on stage. Like,
Yeah.
well, one of them doesn't talk when he's on stage, so yeah.
Oh! Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I saw it was I think it was an interview with Penn, and he was saying like they still have a great working relationship, all that, but like they have not gone out like socially, like even to dinner in like 20 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Let's see. Earnest writer Daniel Butler, who is Sheriff Binder,
Okay.
wanted his character to have a mustache, but Disney told him that he couldn't have one because it made him look too Hispanic.
You're tracking ethnic, so we're gonna have to scale back that mustache.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but the mustache makes the rest of you look very brown. Can't have that.
This is not gonna play in the South. We're gonna have to change some stuff around.
Creature effects creator Charles Chiodo designed Trantor, the troll, using 14 motors to operate various facial features. His teeth were fabricated from dental acrylic. His skin was baked foam. And each eyebrow hair was inserted individually. The troll was designed with 2 noses that dripped synthetic mucus, concocted from methyl cellulose, personal lubricant, and an unnamed vegetable agent.
That's KY jelly. That's what the personal lubricant is, and
Old Kentucky jelly.
probably the vegetable agent as well. Yeah.
And the unnamed vegetable agent caused it to spoil quickly. A thicker version of the substance was used as troll saliva.
Ooh.
I feel like that is the same recipe that they used for something in Killer Clowns.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Because I remember reading, like, vegetable agent
Yeah.
at some point.
That's not just a VeggieTales spinoff either.
No. Get out of here. Oh, I just got a text message from Frankenstein.
Ah, what did he say?
Today is Frankenstein's brain super sweet 1600 and is otherwise occupied and will return next week.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
We'll be here, Drunk Frankenstein.
It's fine. We're always here. We're always here for Drunk Frankenstein. And this is our last trivia fact here. When Disney executives started reviewing the dailies, they were concerned that Trantor produced too much snot and told director John Cherry to lessen it. Cherry told them the extra snot made Trantor look scarier, and that since he had 2 noses, the extra snot made sense. Disney still said no. It got to the point where there was an argument between the 2 camps. Eventually, Disney let it go.
No.
No.
It's not getting a rim shot. No.
Rim shot. That's it. That's it for trivia.
My Ring app is blowing the fuck up right now.
Yeah?
Apparently something is going on in Colony.
Well, you didn't hear all the fucking
All the
sirens?
sirens and shit. But people are like, why are there gunshots and sirens everywhere? Anyway. Again, South Colony, not North Colony.
Yeah.
We're going to move
Bitch,
on.
I'm from Troy.
We're going to move on to the better known as. Never mind.
Yeah.
We're going to start off, as we always do, with the director of the film, John R. Cherry III.
Jesus.
Looks like he left us in 2022, so he hung in there a little bit longer than Earnest. He directed everything, basically, that Jim Varney did as Earnest. Looks like he might have been, like, I don't know what this Denton thing is, but, like, if he was trying to, like, recapture that Earnest, like, type of vibe.
Oh, maybe.
But he's got, like, 5 or 4 Denton Rose things.
Weird.
New Adventures of Laurel and Hardy. Ew, 1999. Looks like the last Earnest movie was Earnest in the Army, 1998.
Yeah.
Before that, Ernest Goes to Africa, which I'm sure is just unfortunate at this point. I haven't seen it. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to guess some stuff might not have aged well.
I mean, it's 97. You know, when was Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls?
97.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
probably no.
Oh, no. Nature Calls was like... No, that was like 97, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah. I want to say I was in high school when that came out. Ernest in the Army, Ernest Goes to Africa, Slam Dunk Ernest, Ernest Rides Again, Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest Goes to Jail, Hey Vern, It's Ernest, that was the show.
Yep.
Ernest Saves Christmas, Hey Vern, Win $10,000, Ernest Goes to Camp. Ernest Greatest Hits comes out before the TV show and any of his movies. I don't know how that happened.
I think they did a bunch of shorts and then all the commercials and shit.
Okay. Yeah, the Ernest Film Festivals. The first credit is Know What I Mean, Hey Vern, It's My Family album, 1983.
Mm-hmm.
And that's... He hasn't really had done anything. I'm sure this Magical World of Disney was Ernest related. We could
Probably.
Nope, 35th anniversary celebration. Never mind.
Wild.
Yeah. We will move on to Jim Varney, who I feel like we talked about before. I'm pretty sure we did something that he was in.
Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls was 95.
Holy Christ, I'm old.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Anyway. One of the last things he did was the Disney movie Atlantis: The Lost Empire. So it looks like he still had a relationship with Disney. I completely forgot he's in the first 2 Toy Story movies as well.
Hey, Slinky Dog, man.
Yeah. Completely forgot about that. They have a Slinky Dog roller coaster at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty fucking dope.
Is it?
My nephew and I went on that, yeah.
Sick.
Oh,
Viva Variety. What a great weirdo fucking show.
I remember that name. Was it a Comedy Central show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Comedy Central. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was basically 2 of the people from Reno 911 pretending to be French or Italian or whatever.
Yeah,
Italian. With a variety show.
Jesus, that is a completely repressed memory. I do not. It
didn't get a lot of play.
Yeah, no recollection of it. I do remember it now, but holy Christ.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hercules, another Disney movie, TV series. Sorry, still Disney though.
Oh yeah.
He's in one of the 3 Ninjas movies. He shows up in an episode of The Simpsons. That's a good one with the carnies. Where they take over the house.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Carney Law?
Yeah. He's in my ass groove, Marge.
I still think about the ass groove on the couch to this day.
He was in an episode of Duckman. That was 1997.
I want to watch that again, but I also don't want to
It's probably not going to hold up.
Yeah, because it's such a moment in time.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to be a letdown. That's why I won't rewatch Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I don't know. When that was big, I was always it's not Ren and Stimpy. I think it was aging out at that point.
No, it was just weirder than Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. He was in 3 episodes of Roseanne.
Goddamn.
Lots of Disney stuff. More Toy Story. Not really Hillbillies. I forgot he was in that too, the remake of that.
The goddamn Joe Diffie music video.
I don't know who that is.
You wouldn't. You ever heard the song? He's a country artist. How the fuck would you know?
I'm not taking offense.
Yeah.
Well, now that I know it's a country artist, I'm not taking offense.
Yeah. You ever heard the song John Deere Green?
No.
Oh, well.
No, I haven't.
All right.
He shows up as Ernest in an episode of the New Mickey Mouse Club in 1989. Ernest goes to Splash Mountain. That was when it was before it was de-racisted. Is that a word?
What?
It used to be the story of like Brer Rabbit and like all those like Southern like fables.
Yeah.
They had to take some things out of that ride.
Yeah, I bet.
They had to take some things out of that ride. Yeah, yeah.
Couple of flags.
Yeah, there was a certain character. Maybe they were covered in tar.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like we did something with him in it, but nothing is. I thought he was in like Freaked or something.
Jim Varney?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I'm pretty sure no.
Like I could have sworn there was something he was in that we did, but it doesn't look like it. Ernest Goes to Camp was the first like big Ernest movie that I remember anyway. That was 1987.
Yeah.
He does a couple of about 8 spots on Fernwood Tonight and America Tonight, which was fucking awesome. It was like a fake talk show, like hosted by Martin Mull and
Fernwood Tonight had
Fred Willard.
Had a Tom Waits episode, didn't it?
Probably. When like Nick at Night first started, they would show Fernwood Tonight and America Tonight.
Yeah.
And I would watch it. I got really into it.
Well, he was a recurring character, apparently.
Yeah. We're gonna move on. Eartha Kitt up next. Probably most well known as Catwoman. Maybe. She was in a couple other things. Like she shows up in an episode of The Simpsons.
She's best known as Yzma.
Oh, from Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, just what I was gonna get to next. Yeah, Kronk's New Groove. She shows up in an episode of American Dad. Holes. Madame Zeroni, 2003. Emperor's New Groove. That was 2000. Other than that,
She's on an episode of Oz. What the fuck?
yeah, that is a weird fucking credit for her. She played Bagheera in a version of the Jungle Book. It's the
Weird.
snake.
Yeah.
Shows up in an episode of New York Undercover. 90s Ghetto Miami Vice.
Yeah. I did watch a fair amount of that show.
Dragon Nard. Master of Dragon Nard Hell.
What the fuck?
She shows up in regular Miami Vice.
No, nice.
1985. Other than that, yeah, Batman is probably the biggest thing. She was only in 5 episodes of that. Shows up in an episode of Mission Impossible, I Spy, 1965, with a certain comedian who no longer gets mentioned.
Why is that, Chris?
He loved making cocktails.
Yeah.
He loved it. Yeah, that's it for the known stuff.
Loved pudding.
Yeah, putting his dick into places where it wasn't welcome, basically.
That's the one.
Excuse me. More Emperor's New Groove humor. Up next, the 5-head, Shay Astor. I'm horrible. She's in a bunch of other stuff, too. We'll get there to anything notable.
Oh, La La Land. Oh, TV
Not the
series.
movie. Yep, TV series from 2012.
Ugh.
She is in what has been called one of the worst movies ever made, I Know Who Killed Me.
Really?
It was a Lindsay Lohan film from 2007. I know they did an episode on How Did This Get Made on that.
I still haven't checked that out. Like,
How Did This Get Made?
yeah.
It's a pretty good show. 2 episodes of Days of Our Lives. She's in 24 episodes of Third Rock from the Sun. August.
She was, what's his name's girlfriend, right?
I never watched that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. I have a a natural hatred of John Lithgow for some reason. I don't know
Weird,
why.
because
Yeah.
he's good.
I'm in various stages of like dealing with it, and like I just can't watch it because John Lithgow's in it. Like,
That's so crazy.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Same thing with Oliver Platt. I fucking hate that guy.
So you never watched Harry and the Hendersons?
No, I did. I saw that when I was a kid, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I just hate fucking John Lithgow for some reason.
I fucking hate the Eagles, man.
He's my actor version of the Eagles. Like he's been in good. I just watched.
He's been in a ton of great shit.
Yeah, well, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. I just watched that movie Conclave. It's nominated for Best Picture, and he's in that. He's pretty good in that.
Yeah.
But we'll circle back around to that.
Yeah.
She shows up in 2 episodes of Quantum Leap, 2 episodes of Boy Meets World, an episode of ER. She's in an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Jake and the Fat Man.
Jesus. In 91.
Yeah. We're going to move on. John Cadenhead. I saved him because he was in UHF, the crazy-ass Weird Al Yankovic movie.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, when I was watching this, I was like, is that the bitter beer guy?
Crazy Ernie. That's a movie I have not seen in, like, decades.
UHF?
Yeah.
You're not missing much.
It's probably one of those things where I'm remembering it better than it's actually is.
Yeah. You know what? I bet if you were very intoxicated, it would be.
Which I can do. I can do that.
You can make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would be wonderful.
Richard Wolf. I only saved him because his character name in this is Matt Murdock.
Yeah. Yep.
AKA Daredevil. Which, can I mention, I cannot wait for that fucking TV series. Oh, God. I am not, like, the hugest Daredevil fan, but, like, Born Again is such an awesome fucking storyline.
Yeah.
I hope... It doesn't look like they're doing it, like, word for word, but, like...
They shouldn't.
Yeah. Just get enough in there. Like,
yeah.
This dude I saved just because his name's awesome.
Nick
Victory.
Fuck, yeah.
This is his only credit. Ernest Scared Stupid, but he gets to live life being named Nick Victory.
Oh, I think the two, so this one and the last one are the bullies.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were in other Ernest movies, though.
I think their dad, the guy that played their dad, is the guy that plays the mayor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last up, we have Jackie Welch. She played the teacher in this.
Yeah, she's in this for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, like 2. Like she's in like once in the beginning, and then like for a second at the end, I think. Was there a reason I fucking saved? I think I just saved her because she's in like a lot of the Ernest shit, like almost.
Yeah.
Well, not even a lot of it, but she's in a lot of Ernest shit. Don't know why the fuck I saved her.
I don't know.
We're done. That's it.
We're
Get
done
him out
here.
of We're gonna move on to the crapshoot.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, no, I was talking about movies. I am in my yearly like get through all of the Best Picture nominees fucking sprint right now. I'm
curious if you'll go see The Brutalist.
I'm like, I really want to go see this, and I'm Saturday. I'm like, I really want to go see this today. It's 3 hours and 35 minutes long.
There's an intermission.
Yeah. We're gonna wait for streaming on that one.
But like everything I'm saying, like I have yet to see anything that's like plot related about this. But everybody's saying like it's fucking amazing. Like and it demands to be 3 hours and 20 whatever minutes long. I'm like,
does it
okay?
though?
Like if you can make a 3 hour plus movie like exciting from start to finish, or even not like exciting, but like keep me interested.
Yeah,
that's a fucking feat. Okay, and then I'll give you that. Like you're awesome.
I do.
But like, do I want to sit in a theater for that long?
That's it. I don't mind a long movie if it requires that length. But a 3 hour and 35 minute movie means that if with commercials, previews and all that shit, you're in there for 4 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That is,
Yeah,
no.
that's the brutalism.
Yeah, that's the fucking brutalist right there. Yeah.
My ass.
Yeah. No fucking way.
Yeah, like I have no idea what it's about. I just know that it's long as shit.
It's this dude.
And Adrian Brody is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, he came up with brutalist architecture. So basically,
Oh, it's all concrete.
The Plaza, Empire State Plaza.
Yeah.
And I guess it's a good story. I will find out whenever it comes to streaming because I'm not sitting in a fucking theater for 4 hours.
Yeah.
To be clear, I am not sitting like a peasant in a non-reclining seat theater for 4 hours.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Still fucking mad about that. But I knocked out 3 movies this weekend.
Did you?
I watched Friday night. I watched Nora, which was fucking awesome.
I know I've seen the title.
Yeah, it's this girl Mikey Madison. She was, spoiler, one of the killers in this, not the last Scream movie, but the Scream before it. She's like this stripper who, like, one night she's working, this dude comes in, he's like the kid of like a Russian oligarch.
Yeah.
So he just has like stupid fucking money to spend.
Yep.
And like he hires her to like just be a hooker basically, like to be an escort.
Yeah.
But they end up like falling in love, like they end up getting married.
Whoa. Yeah.
And then like his family finds out about it, and like it's a whole big fucking thing.
Yeah.
So they like his parents like come to America to fucking put an end to it.
Yeah.
That was a really good movie. That I really enjoyed.
Russian coming to America.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Well, I mean, like what? Like, there's the beginning part where it's all fun and like, hey, we're young, we're like, I'm just sitting like, fuck, why wasn't I a Russian oligarch when I was 25? Like, but then like, yeah, reality sets in, like, oh, shit gets real.
That money comes from somewhere.
Yeah. That I think is probably one of my favorite things I have watched this year.
Yeah.
It's definitely not going to win the Academy Award for Best Picture because I watched the movie that will definitely win the fucking Academy Award for Best Picture, Emilia Perez. Have you heard about this fucking movie?
I don't think so.
This is the like perfect embodiment of what is wrong with having this Academy of Motion Pictures that nominates movies for Best Picture.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit on it and say it's a bad movie because I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
It is one of those movies that
it's just the most hyped.
So Hollywood, and it's not even a Hollywood movie, but it's Hollywood up its own ass.
Yeah.
You know, snorting its own fumes like, oh, this is the best movie that's been made this year. I kid you not, okay? Like, this just one of those things that, like, it just, what? Huh?
Yeah.
It is a movie about a Mexican drug cartel, like, leader who ends up having a sex change to, like, get away from all that and, like, get away from the life. And it's a musical.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
The thing is, there is a good movie in it. It does not need the musical parts. It is such a half-assed musical.
Yeah.
Most of the musical numbers are... I will have to show you a clip. I will show you it. No, trust me. You will be laughing about this for years to come. And I guarantee you this movie is going to win Best Picture.
Yeah.
Because it's nominated for the most awards. It won like a bunch of Golden Globes.
Yeah.
There is nobody outside of like Hollywood or like New York who has seen this movie or wants to see this movie.
Yeah.
It's just, and I guarantee you it's gonna win.
Ugh.
Like 100%. When I show you the clip, I am going to show you. You're just going to be dumbfounded.
Awesome.
Yeah, completely dumbfounded.
So good.
But the thing is, if you like the musical parts, there's only like a few like musical parts where there's like a big song and dance number.
Yeah.
The rest of the musical parts are like people singing a couple of lines and then like going on with the rest of the movie.
So it could just be dialogue.
It could just be, you could just cut all the musical out and have a good movie where this like once the drug lord gets the transition surgery, she becomes like this advocate for like the missing people who were killed by the cartel, and like starts this charity like to help like identify like all these like thousands upon thousands of people who go missing
Yeah.
in Mexico every year. and like just help bring like closure to their families and stuff. That's a fucking good movie.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't like having the musical in it, like because it's such a half-assed musical. Just why bother with it?
Yeah.
It's just,
but like everything you have described to me just reeks of Oscar bait.
yeah, it is 100% Oscar bait, and like you can tell, like they're just gonna bite this. Like, they're gonna bite on it.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Netflix movie, and like it's just, I like just don't let me forget to show you the clip because it is so absurd.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But like if I want to watch a movie based around a sex change, I'm gonna watch Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Yeah, and it's not even
which
like,
I bet is a better movie and a better musical.
it's not even like the movie is like it's all about the sex change. Like, yeah, that's the thing that happens, but like it's more about this person's like change from being like the person who makes these people go missing to
Yeah.
like the person who's trying to fucking atone for that, like by
Yeah.
becoming a completely different person.
Yeah.
That's a fucking good movie. Like, and then you throw in this shitty musical numbers. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, and it's all in Spanish. I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Oh, La Casa de mi Padre.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
pop-
So it's just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And like, I'm just watching it. I'm like, I don't hate this as for all the absurdity happening. There is a good movie buried in here. I am so outraged that like,
Yeah.
this is the exact problem with these fucking awards, is that you keep giving them to movies that nobody fucking watches.
Yeah.
Like, it's just goddamn infuriating. Like,
Yeah, it is weird.
yeah, if it's the best picture, it should be something that everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there is an argument that like your underground, more artsy movie is not going to be seen by everybody, but it could be the best movie that was made that year.
The best movie should be able to balance artsiness with like mass appeal.
Yeah.
Like, give me like a popcorn movie that actually does have something to say. Like,
Yeah.
there are, they're not all plentiful, but you can make a movie like that. Like, there are fucking movies that like people actually will watch that, like, I don't know, it's just maddening.
Yeah.
So I watched that. Again, it was good. It's infuriating knowing like there's no way that this is not going to win Best Picture.
Yeah.
I don't know what those noises are.
It's probably the
Yeah.
Stream Deck.
And then I watched Conclave on Sunday. That was actually pretty good.
Which one?
That's the one with Ralph Fiennes where it's all about how,
Oh,
like, they
the
choose
new
a
Pope. Yeah.
Somebody described it as Mean Girls with priests, and it is dead on 100%. Yeah.
You can't worship with us.
Yeah, it's just all about like the dirty fuckery that goes on like behind
Yeah.
the scenes as they're like picking a new pope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're like that whole thing is just as like sneaky and underhanded as a fucking political election. It's
Yeah,
the same dumb shit.
I mean, there's even like a scene where like one of the front runners is like one of the bishops from Africa.
Yeah.
And like basically like one of the Italian guys is like, oh, we can't have one of the black guys be the pope. Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be this church that loves everybody, and you're fucking racist. Like,
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Hypocrisy
Yeah.
in the church? What?
knock me over with a feather. Be still my foolish heart.
Yeah. They suck.
And then I have already seen Dune. I've already seen Wicked.
Dune's director didn't even get a fucking nomination
Which
for Best
is-
Director.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then there's another one I saw. Oh, the Substance I saw also.
Yeah. That doesn't deserve Best anything.
It's a good ass movie, dog. I know you didn't like it, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, but it kills itself. Like, that stupid, like,
Yeah.
ending. That stupid ending.
The ending is what is,
ruins it. Like,
Yeah.
you cannot have a best movie if it's only 75% of a good movie.
yeah.
Like,
No, 100 hard agree on that.
I was all in. Like, the movie was rad, and it was cool. I mean, predictable as shit, I guess, but, like...
Well, I mean, it's a moral fable. Like,
Yeah.
don't do this one thing and everything will be great.
Yeah. I gotta do that thing.
Yeah.
Which was fine. But then you just fucking ruined it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, the ending was a little bit rough.
yeah.
Yeah, I hard agree on that. Otherwise, I think that movie would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Just fix that fucking ending and like, yeah. Yeah, so I think I have 4 left to watch. One being The Brutalist. I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna watch that.
I mean, that only just hit theaters.
Yeah,
So
I,
that's a next year consideration.
maybe like Amanda's going away to a con in a couple of weeks. Maybe that weekend I can carve out 4 damn hours.
Why would
Just make
you?
2 movies. Like I'm always the person bitching. It just doesn't mean a trilogy. You know what? If your movie's 4 hours, make 2. Make 2.
If it has to be 4 hours, yeah, make 2.
Fucking 2. Nickel Boys, which is another one that actually looks pretty good. It's about like kids in like an orphanage. Like they make them be like boxers or something.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool. I don't remember the other 2. I'm Still Here is one. I don't remember what that was about. And there's one more that I don't remember. But yeah,
Yeah. I don't. I just never got into the like Oscar season thing.
I never really did it until like a couple, maybe like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah. And
then like every year, like now I just need to do it every year because like it does force me. I mean, I'm a movie person.
Yeah.
This is another thing I was gonna. I'm a movie. I go to the movies once a week, and like half these movies I haven't fucking heard of.
Yeah.
That they're nominating for Best Picture.
Yep.
So yeah, like I it does force me to watch things I normally wouldn't watch, and they do turn out to be really fucking good most of the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think that's why I keep doing it because I do find new things doing that.
Yeah. I should, like, I mean, especially just doing like I review a movie every fucking week. Like I should be more educated in movies.
It does help review like these other stuff
Yeah.
that we do watch,
But it's just like I have neither the time nor the energy.
That's the thing is the time and energy because like
Yeah.
yes, I want to do this. Do I want to do this on like a Saturday night at like 10 o'clock when I just have like my first moment of rest throughout the day, like after like a busy ass week?
Yeah.
And like, do I want to sit down and watch like a gut punch of a movie,
Yeah.
or do I want to watch something dumb and fun?
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Dude, I'm in bed by like 9 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Like I am that old guy, and I do not have time to squeeze a bunch of movies in before I'm like I'm out. Like I gotta go.
I watched the fuck out of movies this week because aside from those, I also watched Strange Darling.
Yeah.
I don't get what the fuss is about.
I haven't seen it. I know it was on a lot of the horror lists. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like it's shown out of sequence, which I kind of appreciated.
Yeah.
Because it does make some things like, oh, okay. Like the big twist I immediately saw fucking coming.
I mean, it's getting hard to twist yourself a big surprise anymore.
Yeah.
Because everything has to follow some kind of archetype.
Yeah. You've seen every twist imaginable, so it's just like, okay, that's what this is going to be.
Yeah.
Sure enough, that's what it was.
Uh-huh.
The fuck were we just talking about?
What is it? Darling.
Twist. Oh, Strange. Oh, yeah.
Strange Darling.
It was okay. It was just okay.
Really?
I was like checked out halfway through. Oh my god, this is kind of predictable. I don't want to shit on it too much, but definitely not one of my favorite horror movies of the year. Mids.
Yeah.
Mids at best.
Like, what's the overall, like, is it like a haunting thing? Is it a monster thing? Is it
No, the whole
just like a weird
the thing that makes it
thing?
entertaining is the gimmick of that it's shown out of sequence.
Yeah.
So you're like, it starts off with like this girl running from a dude who's like trying to kill her, and it starts off with chapter 3 is like the intro.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like what the fuck happened in 1 and 2, and then like chapter 3 ends and it goes to chapter 5. Like, okay, and then like 5 ends and it goes to like 2, and then it goes to like 4, and then it goes to 1, and then it goes
that's
to like
kind
an
of
epilogue.
that's kind of fun because you have to like remember what you saw that'll lead you into the next.
Yeah.
Thing. Like I dig that.
That's the that's the thing. It only works once though. That's the thing. You can only watch that movie once and have that like okay, I dug that. But yeah, like I said, I saw like, okay, that's why that this is what this looks like, but this is probably what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I was right on that.
Yeah.
Um,
So that's the thing, though, is like if that was a Tarantino movie, that would be the theatrical release, and then you could get the DVD version, which is that, or the DVD extra version, which would show
chronological.
you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. And then last night I started it and I finished it actually right before you got here. I watched the remake of Speak No Evil that was just out like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
James McAvoy. The original one is way better.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're two completely different movies in that like they're identical probably 65% of the movie.
Yeah.
And then the last like third of it they both just go in completely different directions.
Oh, really?
And I think the original one is from 2022 and the remake's from 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just go watch the fucking original one.
Yeah. Well, that was like Death at a Funeral. I think that was remade the next year.
Probably, yeah. And the movies are just completely different. The vibes are different because there's different endings. Like,
yeah. I gotta tell you, man, I'm not the biggest fan of James McAvoy.
He is kind of fucking, not gonna lie, not in some great movies. Like, yeah.
He's fine.
He was an okay Professor X. Other than that, like,
yeah.
And,
like, I don't care to watch. Was it Splice?
Was he in that? That was Adrian Brody, wasn't it?
Maybe not Splice. The fucking one where he's got
Split.
Split.
Yeah.
I don't care to watch that. Like,
that's another one. Like,
fuck.
once you realize what's happening, like, okay, I can only watch this movie once. And enjoy it.
Well, that's just because it's a fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah. I think that might be it for me. I watched a lot of fucking movies this week.
That's a lot. I was
putting them down like one a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will recommend Nora. That was a really good movie.
Yeah. I'll recommend Earnest, Scared, Stupid. Watch that.
I finished the Carlin book this week. That was really good.
Which one?
The one you initially gave me.
Oh, yeah.
Last Words.
Yeah.
Of all the comedy books I've read in the last year, that is one of the best.
Yeah.
Like, people always say, like, Born Standing Up is, like, the best book about comedy. I beg to differ now.
Yeah.
Having read them both in the past year, I think I like Last Words a lot better.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's a lot more personal. Than, like, because, like...
Well, it's not really his comedy that he's talking about.
Yeah,
He's talking about his life in comedy.
Yeah. And, like, not to put down Steve Martin's book, because it is really good. But it is, like, especially reading the chapter in George Carlin's book about when he, like, met the Saturday Night Live club.
Yeah.
Like, of him, like, Martin Short,
Yeah.
and Lorne Michaels and Steve Martin, like, and Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Like, oh, because he calls them all out. He calls Lorne Michaels a hands and knees cocksucker. Yeah.
Well, you got to remember that George Carlin had square balls.
And he, like, talking about Martin Short, he basically calls him, like, a facade, basically.
Yeah.
And the same thing with, like, Steve Martin. Like, he said, like, I interacted with him, and, like, was it Steve Martin? He said there was just, like, nothing there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That might have been Martin Short. He's like, Steve Martin, he's like, I actually did get, like, a personal kind of reaction out of him. Like,
Yeah.
Because he complimented him when he first met. He's like, we've never actually met before. But he's like, I really loved it, when you were on the Smothers. Oh, they met in the 60s. They were both on an episode of the Smothers Brothers.
Oh, yeah, when Carlin was doing, like, straight shit. Like,
and,
he was,
like,
like, hippy-dippy weatherman and fuck.
Yeah, and, like, Steve Martin just gave him, like, words of encouragement at that time. And he's like,
Yeah.
I've always appreciated that. Like, I just wanted you to know that. I've always respected you for that. And he's like, for a second, he was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then it's just like, boom, back to, like, the facade, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, it's a good book about comedy, Steve Martin's book, but I can see it's not him being as personal as he could be, where George Carlin is just laying it all out there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even, like, talking about his wife, like, shit that, like, like, he even talks about, like, I may have slapped her, like,
Yeah.
talking about because she was hitting him, like,
Yeah.
but just admitting, like, shit that he did wrong, like, I fucked this up, I did this wrong, like,
Yeah, I got to reread that. It's been years since
Yeah.
I read it, but, like, yeah, I remember being like, holy shit.
yeah,
Like when he talks about like, like his relationship with his daughter and stuff like that. How it's like,
Yeah, how he didn't realize like basically they were fucking her up
yeah,
like just by fighting all the time and just like
Yep.
being strung out all the time.
yeah,
No, that was a really fucking good book.
yeah.
I started Shemp today too, which I'm only like 10 pages in, but so far it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, is that who wrote that?
Burt Kearns is the guy's name, and he's done like a couple other like comedy like biographies, I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, is it about the Stooges, or it's just like the Shemp?
It is
story.
It's focused on Shemp, but it is the story of the Stooges. Like,
Yeah.
he's integral in all of it.
I didn't know if it was like just like a origin of the term shemping, like kind of thing. Or
No, it's his life.
just
Yeah,
him,
like the
yeah.
first what I've read so far. It's literally like they talk about like his grandparents, like they moved here in like 18 something, and like
Yeah.
they're from Lithuania. They're escaping the Russians, and like his parents, were these people. They were born here, and like it just it was literally like it describes like he's like the fourth oldest, I think, Shemp. No.
I thought he was the oldest.
No, he is not. There were like three ahead of him, then Shemp, then Mo, and then Curly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was basically just like it kind of gets into a little bit how like Mo was the one like pulling the strings. Mo was the one like a lot of the things like people know about the Stooges are like filtered through Mo.
Yeah.
Where he makes himself look a lot better than he actually was in real life.
He's the Johnny Ramone of the Stooges.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's a lot. It seems like it's going to be a lot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'll read that eventually.
You're more than welcome to
Like-
when I'm done. It's really I have not had an urge to pick up a fucking video game in like 3 or 4 weeks now. I haven't played anything on PS4.
I've played a little Magic the Gathering Arena.
I'm still playing Snap.
A little bit of Snap. Yeah, Snap was down today, so
Was it down today?
yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, 24 to 48 hours to fix it for everyone in the U.S.
What? I felt like I was playing it when I got home from work.
Today?
Yeah.
I mean, unless that time ended. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was playing it earlier.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I definitely was playing it when I got home.
What
Yeah.
is it? Like I said, maybe it ended.
Let's fucking hope. I've had enough of Snap outages. I got a fucking. I got an addiction to feed here.
Ah!
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah. I've been playing my discard deck a lot, and it needs cards I don't have.
That's one of my favorite decks.
Yeah.
That is a fun ass deck.
I like my destroy deck too.
Yeah.
My favorite one though is welcome back to Snapchat.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It is called Fuck You.
I have a fuck you deck.
Yeah, so the basis of it is get out Wong, maybe Mystique, and then drop Hazmat late game into that lane,
All right.
and then Luke Cage, possibly an Ironheart.
The one I've been playing lately is it started out as my all-star deck. It was just like one I made, like, oh, these are the cards I use the most.
Yeah.
It has become like my experimental deck where I can just change things out as I need. Like,
Yeah.
if I need to catch like a certain like, objective, like I can switch that card in.
Right.
If new cards, that's where I usually put them first. That deck is becoming super fun.
Yeah.
It is a little bit of like I have a deck that I named Shawed Off that's like based on Sebastian Shaw and like other 3-point cards. Yeah, I have great names for my decks. And it like it's the the thing is get out like Forge to either boost up Sebastian Shaw or the Brood.
Uh-huh.
And because if I can use other cards to boost as well, I can get like a 4 to 6 point Brood card out and have that go to like 18 points automatically.
Yep.
Or like Sebastian Shaw, which always like boosts up. It gets 2 points for every time you boost at 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get those out. If I can get like if they're still in my deck or in my hand, I have like Nakia or Okoye for that to boost them there.
Yep.
Wong's in there if I can do like a double boost with either of them. But like the coup, the resistance is dropping fucking Silver Surfer on turn 6 with like a Wong.
Yeah.
And having like Sebastian Shaw and the Brood out.
Yeah.
Those are all 3-point cards. It just blows them all up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I made an anti-move deck that was really fun for a while. Like when
Yeah.
Move was really popular.
Yeah.
With Scream.
Yep. Yeah, like Scream, Kingpin.
Yep.
And then throw in like cards that can like move people.
Yeah.
But my All-Star deck, besides those cards, like the Sebastian Shaw ones, it's just down to like the Brood, Sebastian Shaw, and Silver Surfer. I think I even got rid of Wong. So that's like the base of it. But then it's like right now I've got Iron Patriot, Victoria Hand, Absorbing Man to like repeat stuff.
Yep.
What the fuck else is in that deck? Doom 2099 and Doom. And Blue Marvel. Those 3 cards are fucking lethal if you play them together.
Yeah.
Because Doom 2099, if you play 1 card each turn, especially if you can get it out early,
Yeah.
if you can play 1 card each turn, it'll spit out a Doom 2099 bot that for each one of those, it boosts the energy of all the other bots and Doom 2099.
Okay.
But if you can also drop Doom, it boosts Doom and the Doom bots that makes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So it's just fucking like a ridiculous amount of points between like, and if you throw in Blue Marble, it boosts everybody up a point.
Yeah.
So get those 3 cards out and it's just fucking good night.
Damn. I'm tired of them fucking with Hella.
Yeah. I hate that card personally.
Because it worked in my Helldoc deck.
Yeah.
So it was great. Use Modoc to discard everything, and then Hella bring it all back.
I haven't had her in my discard deck. Like I had her when she first came out. I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect for this.
Yeah.
Used her like a month, and then have not used her since. Like my discard deck is perfect. Although I did just swap out Gambit for Bullseye.
I don't have Bullseye.
Yeah, Bullseye's
pretty
nasty. Sick. Yeah. Especially with the discard deck, because if you can get like the 0-point like Swarm cards or like the 1-point Scorn. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
He discards all those and like whatever else you have, it's 2 points off each fucking. Yeah, it's
gross.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Snap Talk. That was deep ass Snap Talk.
God damn. All right, we're gonna.
Holy shit, we're gonna we got away with this one, man.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. We're gonna drop some socials where you can find us. We'll get out of here. What are you doing? Oh, you're putting the ticker back.
I'm trying to anyway. Oh, I did the wrong button.
Yeah, see?
There it is.
Our website is www.bigdumbmonsters.com. You used to be able to find us on Facebook.
Dude, don't mention that for now. Yeah. There's an issue. Yeah. There's an issue.
It's fine. But you can find us on Slasher, the All Horror Social Network. We're Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. You can email us if you have suggestions for movies, beer we should drink, you want to hire us to be somewhere to host something for you, trivia, contests, whatever. Email us bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. You can occasionally find us logged into our Steam account, Big Dumb Monsters.
You can check out this show when we stream it live at... Oh, you know what? I skipped one.
Oh, you did?
I'm way off. I'm off. You can check us out on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. You can check out this show when it streams live every Monday night at 7:45 on Twitch and YouTube at Big Dumb Monsters. You should come check out our merch store at TeePublic. That you can just go to tpublic.com. You can search for the Big Dumb Monsters store there. You should go to again. Pay attention to the scroll
right there.
Yeah. Go to thebullandbee.com and use code MonsterMead at checkout for $5 off of your order. That feels like it's it. That feels like it's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Hey Boots, thank you for dropping the link tree in the chat.
Look at that. Producing from afar. I like it.
You're a champ.
Yes.
Boy. Yeah, we hope you have a good week too, man. We will see you next week. Watching something.
We gotta pick a movie.
We'll let you know.
And I gotta show you that fucking clip.
Oh, you do. But anyway, we're gonna leave you guys with some words of wisdom, and then let you get back to your Monday night. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye.
Oh, I gotta turn this off, don't I?
Yeah, you do.